At standstill, I can set the speed to 50 miles per hour. What happens if I now go off the brake with D in, with drive engaged? Normally the car would go. This car not. Even if there's no car in front of me, because it would now accelerate suddenly up to 50 miles. And normally when you go off the brake, it's only creeping the car. So I have to give a special permission to the car that I allow to accelerate, and that I do by pulling the resume button. But now it would accelerate up to 50 miles normally, but now it realizes the car in front of me. And so it goes just to 2 meters, 3 meters distance and stops again. Okay, what will happen if this car now gets off? Nothing.
Right.
Because it needs a special car driver permission again.
Okay.
So that means I have to say to the car, yes, you are allowed to go.
Again, like that.
I do this, it's creeping a little bit, don't worry. Now it stopped. I pull this one again, and now you can see automatic go here. And that means now my car will follow the car in front of me. This statement is valid for 15 seconds.
Okay.
Why? Because sometimes people forgot what they did 15 seconds ago. So if I want to get the car going again, I pull again, and now if the car in front of me goes, my car automatically follows.
Right.
I do nothing.
Yeah.
And if the car in front of me is stopping, my car also stops.
Okay. Yeah.
And if the car in front of me is going off in between 3 seconds, my car automatically follows.
But after 3 seconds?
If the stop is longer than 3 seconds, we simulate now, then I need to allow the car again to go. So you see automatic go disappeared, pull again, and now it automatically follows again. So that's very, very comfortable in traffic jam, stop and go situations, because often the cars do not stop really, but they are creeping faster and slower, and you have to do nothing. If you don't want to allow the car in advance to go, you can also do it when the car in front of you already started by pulling this one, or the last way I want to show is I go onto the gas just for a short moment to allow it to start off, and then I can take off my foot again, and it follows again. And if the lane is clear in front of me, my car accelerates up to my target speed.
Wow.
So it's maintaining a safe distance, it's getting the right speed, speed of the car in front of me. Okay. This is controlled by 2 radar sensors in the front bumper of the car and a high resolution color video cam here in the foot of the mirror, which is monitoring the parallel lanes, my lane, and this camera is also able to detect indicating cars before they pull over, or pulling over cars coming closer to the lane marks. And so this ACC system, compared with the predecessor systems, is driving more than a human driver. So very looking ahead. Okay. Now we use the same sensors also for a safety feature. So if you order ACC into the car, you get for free the system pre-sense front, which is helping you to avoid a rear-end collision. So this car in front of us will drive with about 15 miles, and I will follow this car with approximately 45 miles per hour and not realizing the car. I will simulate a sleeping driver. I wait until my car is warning me, the predictive collision warning system, and then I will not react. I will react much too late, and then I will brake not hard enough, and we will see what happens. You can imagine when you would start braking in this situation. Okay. You heard the warning, bing, you've seen the optic warning, and then suddenly the car was already braking. It was not me.
Right.
It was the car making a short braking jolt to wake me up. I didn't brake, so the car started a partial braking as 30% braking pressure to drop the speed. And in that moment when I started braking, instantly the system started calculating how much braking pressure do we need. And I was not hard enough on the brake, so it was adding the necessary braking pressure, exactly as much as necessary. You've seen it brought me very close to the obstacle. Why? To give as much as possible room to the following traffic.
Right. Okay, yeah.
This is predictive emergency braking system, or as we call it at Audi, Audi pre-sense.